Okay. I was panicking for a bit. Alright, welcome back to Nier Replicant. Last time, we made it to the end of the game. I.e., we did a little side quest that kind of foreshadowed a bit, and then we went on and made our way to the Shadow Lord's castle. A lot of shit went down that castle. We met up with Popla Devila, wondered why the hell they were there, fought a fucking shade boar, then just everything just kept getting like hits after hits. We found out shades were came from humans. Well, shades are originally humans, and that we weren't humans ourselves. We are basically shells of humans, basically made for the vessels for shades, I would say. And at the end, we reunited with our sister, and Kaine walked off to the sunset to handle like in her own words, her own shit. So that being said, we are on the way to ending B, and just like getting to ending A, I will stop all the parts where I feel like we made significant progress. So we're going beat by beat again. We're not I'm not doing all this in one run. That no, I'm not gonna have you suffer through that. So yeah, we're doing this how we did the part one playthrough. Well, part two playthrough. So here we are with ending B, which is basically like path B. So
Whenever I interacted with Kaine, I was reminded about something from my past. Maybe my mind has been confusing her with my sister this whole time. Anyway...
Kaine's dreams, discrimination. The sun rain filled the village. The steep cliffs that surround the area magnified sound, causing even the slightest drizzle to rattle like a thunderstorm. Then was the smoke seen from huts as the villagers huddled in their homes and waited out the rain. A single child, however, excuse me, had braved the downpour. It was now wandering slowly toward the woods, with a wooden, hawk-shaped weather vane at the center of town. The wanderer reached the vane, which had existed for as long as they could remember. It stared. The child's face was, excuse me, the child's face was simultaneously delicate and fierce, like a teacup that has survived a shipwreck. Those traits combined with pale white skin to give the face an almost sexless quality. If the beak could turn east, I go home. If it stays west, then I. The child blinked, rain slowly dripped down the young with short hair and began its all as descent to the ground. Come on. The child felt a slight breeze and watched the vane slowly creak to life, spinning this way and that for a moment. It finds itself with the beak pointing firmly towards the east. East? Really? Before the vane could move again, a jagged rock came spinning and tumbling through the air, striking home against the child's head. The force of the blow dropped the child to the ground as a hail of stones began to fall all around. Oh, they found me. A heartbreaking smile crept across the child's face and stone continued their assault. Through the rain, the sound of multiple footsteps was loud before a voice rang out. You, Kaine. The voice belonged to Demo. Words of all the bullies in the area. Kaine struggled to stand. A final stone came scurrying through the mud and bounced against her foot. Blood oozed from a cut above her eye and blurred her vision, but she could make out the shapes of Demo and his usual gang of idiots. The boys seemed taken back for a minute by Kaine seeming indifference to the blood dripping from her face, but quickly regained his bravado. What's up, freak? You like the rain? You like getting all wet? Or do you finally decide to run away from home? Though she knew it was futile, Kaine turned to leave. Before she could get more than a few steps, the other children scrambled to surround her, cruelty burning in their eyes. Kaine knew these were not the only eyes on her. The tormentor's parents watched from the safety of their home. She was attuned to this sensation. It was one she experienced many times before. While some villagers simply turned a blind eye to the actions of their children, many encouraged it openly. In a society ruled by superstition and fear, Kaine was something to be hated and possible to destroy. They didn't say you could leave, freak. Demo's words chewed at her like a worm through an apple. You can't hurt me, she lied to herself. Be strong, be brave. You can't hurt me. You can't hurt me. He can't hurt. Oh, look. The little freak is gonna cry. What's wrong? Are you sad that everyone hates you and wants you dead? Kaine prayed for the rain to flood down and carry her away from a world that seemed to have no place for her. But there were gods. They chose to ignore. They chose to ignore her. As Demo crept ever closer, the clouds began to thin and the rain slowed. Even the weather hates me. Excuse me. I'm useless, a failure. I wish Demo's rock had taken my head off. Kaine couldn't meet Demo's glittering gaze. She lowered her eyes and stared at the muddy ground below. The bully moved forward until he was inches away. She could smell the scent of old meat on his breath. Oh, God. The boy grabbed Kaine's face with thick fingers and yanked her upward. She tried to run, but he forced her gaze and jammed his thumb against her eyelids, pried open. Show me. No. Did you just say no? Demo grinned eagerly. You don't say no to me. No one says no to me. Now he took his attention from Kaine. He called to his callers. Come on, guys. Let's give the freak what she deserves. Soon Demo finished. His kicks and blows began to rain down upon Kaine. Demo paused, still grinning. His Kaine curved to a ball and tried to make the pain stop. I don't get you, freak. What you acting like a girl for, huh? Everyone knows what you really are. Kaine ignored the question. She was instead to stare at the weather vane and continued to point east, as if supremely confident about the future it had chosen for her. Go home? Yeah, that's a funny joke for someone with dead parents and no home to go to. Freak! Chanted the children. Freak, freak, freak. Kaine closed her eyes and listened to the rain, waiting for the pain to start again. As the clutching hands of the village children closed around her, she bent her mind to the sound of the rain, letting it become her world entire. The rain fell, but the pain never came. Only when the laughter of her tormentors turned to terrified cries did she dare open a single blood-caked eye. Kaine was shocked to see Demo swat to the ground, holding his head screaming in pain. She could see blood swelling from his face between his fat, twisted fingers. Oh my God, he's crying. He's actually crying. From their leader, the other children glanced back and forth between themselves as if waiting for someone to step forward and take charge. When Osea emerged, they began an uneasy shuffle away from Kaine. But the young girl was the least concerned. Instead, their children was wrapped on an ancient woman standing a few feet away. After struggling for breath for a minute, she finally spoke. Her voice thick and raised. It looks like a fish, don't it? Now it's actually scatter around. Oh, throw another one. Me, you little bad, who's ever start talking Kaine's head on you. Far worse than throw a rock. Oh, we'll crouch down. Stop it, what are you doing? Quit whining. No one ever doubted me, right? No one ever doubted me, right? You were a rock, big one. I think you could have killed me. Don't worry, right? Yeah, just do that. parents turned tail and ran. As they fled, the old woman grabbed her side and barked out a single laugh. Ha ha, look at that boy, go. Guess he tells me not to run from a fight. The woman's smile faded as she turned her to Kaine. Kneeling down, she removed her shawl and placed it around the girl's shoulder, then produced a cloth from the folds of her dress and began blotting at the blood on her forehead. Oh, Kaine, she said, why didn't you fight back? You're stronger than that lot. The words her grandmother stung Kaine as she turned away. Don't be nice to me, she said. I don't deserve it. Nothing matters anymore. Her tears held in check for so long finally began to fall on the muddy ground below. Everyone hates me. They think I cause bad things to happen. They think I'm a freak. I wish I was dead. Kaine had tears on the side. She felt Grandma's hand on her shoulders. Despite her advanced age and diminutive size, she was a woman of surprising strength that Kaine found herself unable to turn away. Don't talk like that, girl. There's a river wide and deep that flows between the realms of this world and the next, and it grants no mercy to any that attempt to cross it. You got a duty to fight till your last breath. Understand? The old woman tightened her grip and tried to still the tremors in her voice. You know the pain of losing someone close to you, Kaine. You know because you survived it. As worse at home, Kaine was struck by the force of her love for the old woman. As a young child, she didn't even know of her grandmother, but when her parents died, the woman quickly accepted her as her own. Grandma, as Kaine called her, was cunning, vulgar, and quick to violence, and their first few years together had not been easy. But each year that passed, Kaine and her grandmother had grown closer. However, it was only now, sitting in the mud with tears and blood kicking her face, that Kaine truly understood the depth of her affection. Here was a woman who had seen hard times, who had seen death, who had fought through all these things and somehow emerged on the other side. If anyone could understand Kaine's pain and loneliness, it was her. Do I make you sick, Grandma? Of course not. Don't be an ass. Kaine drew her grandma's mouth to either swallow around her body and shuddered. My body, it's not normal. If I was normal, then my dad would. Hush, interrupted Grandma. I'm not hear another word of this nonsense. You're my granddaughter. I love you. If folks have a problem with that, then they can just go to hell. With that, the old woman reached out and placed her wrap of dry flowers in Kaine's hair. The skill it took to bend the flowers without breaking the seams or losing a single petal was remarkable. The beauty of it made Kaine want to cry all over again. Oh my gosh, these are lunar tears. Grandma, you made this for me? Blue tears are legendary flowers. Most people could live their entire lives without ever seeing one. You got her grandmother and someone who lived a dozen more. Kaine reached up and touched the wrist as if she couldn't believe it was real. Where did you find these? Just stumbled on them while I was out doing the shopping. The woman turned away as she spoke, leaving Kaine to suspect that the search had been more difficult than she was letting on. The pains she took to construct the ornament, let alone track down the flowers using the construction, made Kaine's heart hurt. She reached and gently adjusted the wreath, admiring the way it felt between her fingers. Didn't quite turn out right, said her grandmother as she pointed at it. These old hands have trouble with delicate work, but it sure looks good on a pretty girl like you. Kaine blushed and turned away. You think I'm pretty? Of course you are. What a fool thing to say. Thank you, Grandma. Grandmother smiled. We're gonna be fine, you and me, she said. As long as we got each other, we'll be just fine. Kaine took her grandmother's hand in hers, and the two of them stroked to their feet. They began the long walk home. Kaine gripped the hand with all her might, as if trying to stop snow from dripping away on the wind. The rain had stopped. Kaine stood beneath the weather vane, watching it spin in lazy circles, no longer caring about the direction it faced when it stopped. I don't need to escape. I have a home now. Grandma loves me, and that's enough. Even if it's us against the world. Kaine let her gaze drill upon past the vane and into the cloudy sky. The last faint hints of a rainbow were slowly fading. As she turned and headed for home, the light scattered to a million particles and vanished, seemingly taken away on the breeze. Kaine's dreams, daily life. the distance, Kaine heard the steady sound of an axe striking wood. The noise had a purposeful quality to it, as if she was hearing a massive woodman's go about its work. The firewood being produced, however, was far from a work of artists could be. Pieces of every shape and size being flung about a barren yard with a lot of abandon. No one trying to stack such wood probably died frustrated when the job was through. Stupid piece of shit axe. Kaine's grandmother fell away with the axe, filling the air with both splintered wood and words that make her most hard-hearted sailor blush. Grandma, oh, Kaine. And you, Kaine, you're the old woman, took her eyes off the wood for a moment. Get too close, or I might take your goddamn foot off on a stake. She brought the axe down on a piece of wood, sneaky chips flying in every direction. Once one passed Kaine close enough for her to the whistle, at which point she decided to step back. When she scuttled to a safe distance, she covered her hands around her mouth and shouted, Grandma! You need help? I can get you water or lunch or a new axe or something. The axe boys are striking another wildly slow pause in the air. The old one considered her granddaughter's off for a moment, then smiled. Tell you what, I'm doing some pitchfork job and chopping. Why don't you come here and take over so I can go get the water? She's been restless lately, and I don't want to run around with one of these bastards. Using the axe, the grandma picked up a long pole with wooden buckets on either end. Gathering water was by far the more difficult to dive. Kaine knew better than to complain. Grandma's mind was set, there's no shame in it. Kaine did her best to help with chores, but Grandma took every chance that prior travel to the village. Though she had a long list of plausible excuses, Kaine knew the real reason. She didn't want her granddaughter to be taunted and harassed by the villagers. Once Kaine moved in, Grandma decided to take up the residence a good distance from the area. Out of sight, out of mind, best possible came to the villagers and her granddaughter. And where were the days where any but the two of them could be found on the rocky arc of the land they call home. Kaine enjoyed solitude, but harbored a secret resentment that her grandmother was forced to spend her golden years in such a place. After watching her grandmother leave, Kaine turned her attention to the task at hand. She had never chopped wood before in her life, and soon discovered why the old woman hated the shore. Swing after swing of the axe produced only a tiny crack in the wood, and when she finally managed to connect with a solid strike, the stroke, the tool embedded itself in the log and refused to budge. Frustrated, Kaine swung the axe around her head and threw it, log and all, across the yard. Damn it, oh crap. She suddenly understood the joy her grandmother felt in a good curse. Happier now, she picked up the axe, forced it from the wood, and resumed chopping. She had natural skill with a blade, but the task was challenging, and Melissa soon began to form on her small pecans. Stuff, logs are all weird sizes. Spinning on her palms, ignoring the pain, Kaine redoubled her efforts. Just she developed a rhythm, Grandma returned from the village. Sitting down, her buckets were small size. She took one look at the logs and called her an easy laugh. Pretty clumsy, girl. Better practice if you. Grandma suddenly collapsed to her knees, causing one of the buckets to wobble precariously. Eyes wide, Kaine dropped the axe and ran to her grandmother's side. Grandma! The old woman shook her head and pointed a trembling finger at the bucket. Get the bucket and let it spill. Kaine saved the bucket with a foot as she knelt down by her grandmother. A small bit of water sludged over the side and made new home in the hem of her dress, but Kaine didn't notice. Grandma? Grandma, what's happening? Crazed with panic, she grabbed her grandmother by the shoulders, shook. After a moment, the woman lifted her arms and batted Kaine away. Stop that! Just stop! She cried, breathing heavily. It ain't like I'm dying. Just tired from the trip is all. Kaine desperately wanted to believe her, but one look at the old woman shook his hand and warm face told her more than she ever could. Her grandma had lived a long, hard life, and it seemed like the bill was finally coming due. The time when her grandmother watched over Kaine was ending. Soon, either of them had feared the positions would be reversed. Next morning, Kaine came to the side of her grandmother's bed and took her to bed. Grandma, you're sick and you need medicine. I'm going to the village. The old woman shook her head and tried to rock Kaine to push her down. It's alright, she said. I'll be fine. Grandma fixed her with a gaze and it was still. The girl seemed like eternities fell out her eyes aside. Well, I don't like it. But I guess I should quit being so stubborn and let you grow up. The old girl watched Kaine strap on her boots and made her way down the road to the village. Hours later, as the unseen sun made its way across the dark and rainy sky, she was still watching. Kaine moved at a brisk pace, checking her pocket every few minutes to make sure the money her grandmother gave her was still there. Every noise caused her to spin on her heels, making sure she wasn't being stalked by a shade or worse, being on this game. She encountered neither tormentors nor shade, and Kaine finally found herself at the entrance to the village. Few dogs she could see glanced sideways at her, then merged each other behind raised hands before slipping away into the shadows. Her heart racing, Kaine took a series of rapid, shallow breaths and tried to calm herself. I have to prove myself. I have no grandma. I have to be strong. She chanted those words to herself over and over as she slowly made her way. Finally, her eyes settled on a broad-toned older woman who was angrily waving her arms in the air, telling everyone who was listening exactly what she thought of Kaine's presence. Hey, lady, said Kaine with bravado she never feel. Where's the apothecary? Woman's flabby cheeks shook and beware of anger. How dare this thing speak to me, they seemed to say. But Kaine saw that her eyes have different emotion. Yeah, we're both scared, lady. Trust me on this. Which way? Kaine repeated, pointing at a small building to her right before picking up her dress and stumbling off in the other direction. Kaine cringed, but her stone to come flying from the crowd, but not Kaine. Her mind was filled with strange pride and made her way to the apothecary. Someone showed me on the same. The new emotion had no time to take root. But as soon as she opened the door, she know the familiar customer at the counter. Demo. It's clear you've been sent here on some kind of family errand because the gang father was nowhere to be found. Oh my. Sputtered. What are you doing here, freak? This officer delivered without force, kind of happily ignored. Flickering on tiptoes, she over the counter. She asked the shopkeeper for the medication. Ha! Barked Demo. The old bitch finally killed over? Oh, those fighting words, Demo. Don't go, Demo. The boy's eyes grew so wide they seemed ready to fall out his head before he could let fly, come back, or worse, or punch them to carry choked to knock it off before he kicked them out of the door. Then was looked out of the shop, curled Kaine out of his breath. Once he was gone, she allowed herself to breathe once more and took a brief toward the shop while the owner prepared the medication. Countless time bottles filled the cramped door, each with a label written in some indecipherable language. An ocean of warmth assaulted her nose, creating a scent that was exotic, and altogether unfriendly. Seeing such a variety of supplies gave Kaine a sense of peace. Surely in a world so vast there would be a place that she could call home. First, never before had ability to treat her with anything but complete contempt. A tiny, almost imperceptible step, but it was a step nonetheless, and with enough tiny steps, she might one day discover the rest of the world. Kind of returned home, she found Grandma sitting in bed, feet were blackened and raw, even bleeding in bed in places. They kind of think that she had been pacing around the room until it was occupied. She placed Madison by her grandma's pillow and tried to leave, but found that always lashed around her. Like already, are you? Asked her grandmother later on. Come here, yeah, we'll get you. Grandma sat up and said, kind of head to town, fine satisfied. That was terrible to fall her grandchild. She leaned back and thought herself to the light. Well, I wasn't. No bad to get you in trouble. It was kind of fun. And so kind of with a small smile. I'm certain it was. Fun, eh? Asked her grandmother, her voice was quiet. She didn't believe anything but, so anytime you need me or whatever, just let me know. She spoke, kind of moved around from her body, and after a brief explanation of the story, she informed her grandmother that she was going to sketch her portrait. Portrait of me? Ridiculous. No one wants to stare at an old, long crone. Grandma, make you live forever. Horseshit, said her grandmother, going got the sheep for bed. Living forever will just piss me off. Put the ground away and help you with the deer. Kind of would not blow anything in the end. Grandma found herself leaning against the wall of their house with their photos from master artists. Kind of took up the crayons, eyed each other carefully, and stepped forward. Then her grandma was about to nod off, kind of finished the piece. I said for a bit, she released her from her grip and slowly just this terrible. Doesn't look at you at all. Sorry, Grandma. Love the ground. You know, they drawing easy or something. Always eyes narrowed as grandma. Grandma was going to let me the joke that. She said, ignoring the pain in the back and recounted the sketch. It could have been a bird's face, it also could have been a boulder, a lump of clay, or a incredibly misshapen loaf of bread, all rendered into a chaotic array of colors. I was stared at the picture for a long time, slowly realized, oh, Kaine, she said between her laughing. True all the blood, you're comforting me and I love it. But, hush. I won't have any more bull about how you think it is. It came from the heart and how treasured all is. That's the thing. Like, as long as it came from the heart, that's all that matters. For her word, the old woman gave a picture of the place of honor above the kitchen table. The days that followed Kaine will often catch her stare at the work with a strange smile on her face, and actually turned silent on me laughing. Later, Kaine could stand it no longer, and as her grandmother had taken the artwork down. Posh, said the woman. I'll take it down when they roll me in my shroud. She pondered this for a bit, then turned to Kaine and dropped to one knee. Listen to me, girl. She interfered, makes me happy in a way I've never felt before. It makes me want to go on so that someday you can feel the same happiness. It's a moment that burned so into Kaine's memory, a perfect blend of pride and of love and joy that came together for a lifelong remembrance. He swore he'd never forget this moment, he'd never forget the old woman who made her place in the world possible. Time moves on, people memories move on. We've ended our life like ghosts passing through a hall. But this moment will be different kind of for me. I remember it forever. Forever. Kaine's dreams, separation. Kaine listened to the sound of crackling firewood and stared at the black object on her plate. She'd been pushing around the wooden disc for a good 10 minutes in order to be able to stare at her grandmother. Finally, she summoned her courage to gain the object a brief sniff. A sharp, bitter scent flew upon her nostril and made a home there, causing her face to twitch with disgust. Grandma, I can't believe you want me to eat a bug. No one threw some more wood under the cooking pot and snorted. It's no bug, you fool, girl, it's a berry. Why the hell would I be feeding you bugs? Yeah, well, it sure looks like a bug, said Kaine, and I think it's burnt or something because it smells terrible. With that, Kaine held her nose and threw the berry to her mouth, chewing as little as possible. Oh yeah, that's terrible, all right. Why, you little brat, laughed the old woman. Look at the shafts you. You just spend too much time with me, and that's a fact. 5 years passed since the moment when Kaine's grandmother saved her from the bullies. As in often the way with two stubborn people, their relationship had grown in fits and starts, but moved forward all the same. That used to be somber affairs were now filled with laughter, and hurled abuse in equal measure. Kaine cannot remember a time where she had been happier. As the years went by, Kaine started to shoulder more and more of the daily responsibilities. Her grandmother's legs were weaker by the day, and she could no longer do many of the chores she used to take for granted. And so this morning, found Kaine lacing up her work boots with a breath of burnt berries rolling through her belly. "Where are you going today?" asked Grandma suddenly. Kaine looked up, surprised that no one really asked for specific anymore. "Well, I was going to check out the camel trees to see if they were ripe. I thought we could make some jam or something. Well, I'm going to pick up some flagstones, so I need to take the wheelbarrow." "Flagstones? What the hell's that for?" Kaine stared at her grandmother, then held out her arm and swept around the room, around their home. Constructed mostly of cloth, rope, and rubble, the whole place sat like a boxer in the final round. "Grandma, a giant cat could shoot through this house. I'm going to build a stone wall so we can have some protection." The old woman laughed, spun her toothless grin to the world. "Goddamn, girl, there's a bunch of thieves who want to ransack this old place. Let them come. We got nothing worth stealing anyway." "I'm not worried about thieves, I'm worried about shades. You saw one west of the village yesterday." The woman shook her head and stared at her granddaughter. "Well, shoot. I don't know why you have to do it today. We can worry about some other." "Grandma, no. If I don't go to the college trees, we won't eat tonight. You know that." The expression passed across the woman's face, the whole woman's face, and for a moment she was a small child lost in a car. "Yes," she said after a bit. "Yeah, of course you're right. I'm sorry, Kaine. Lately you've seen my mind." She had finished thought. Instead of walking over to her nightstand, gently taking the wrap of fluid tears from the drawer. The flowers puffed aged to a brilliant whiteness, and Kaine thought it was more beautiful now than the day that she first received it. "You're going to be our woman soon," Grandma said as she placed the flowers in the girl's hair. "So that means that less chatter about shades and building fences and more talk about how beautiful you've become." Annoyed, Kaine reached out to remove the garland, but the look on her grandma's face stopped her hand. "You're a beautiful thing," said the old woman, "and there ain't another like you in all the world. I'm very proud of you." "Okay, Grandma, that's enough goddamn compliments for one day." "Such a mouth on you, where does that come from? Gee, I wonder. I'll teach you to sass me, girl." Grandma. Suddenly she looked forward, grabbed Kaine by the ear, pulling around the room with praise grin on her face. "Grandma!" Kaine in a great voice. "Grandma, stop it! What the hell?" The woman stared at her plain, then suddenly her wicked hand out, held her winkle hands out as if it was the first time she had seen them. I don't know what happened there. I'm sorry, girl. Sometimes I just Kaine thought that the look on her grandma's face was the most heartbreaking thing she had ever seen. "Listen," she began, "maybe I should stay home after all." "No. Won't have you stay here to keep an eye on an old cougar codger like me. You go get your fruit and your wall and whatnot. I'll be fine. And when you come back, I'll have a nice grasshopper dinner waiting for you." Kaine rolled her eyes, then kissed her grandmother on the forehead and made rage apart, just trying desperately to ignore the worry that was gnawing at the wall of her heart. Kaine could feel the old woman's eyes watching her as she moved down the path. Don't turn around, she told herself, but in the agitation was too great. She spun on her heel for one final look and saw a small, bent woman standing in front of a ramshack with a sad expression on her face. God, she looked so old now, that the wind could reach down and just carry her away. Kaine worried about her grandmother all day, causing her work for supper. What little fruit she could collect was tossed carelessly into the wheelbarrow, and she only found a couple of stones for to lose interest in the project. Finally, as dusk approached, she decided to call it a day. Because of herself for the lack of focus, Kaine pushed the nearly empty wheelbarrow back down the path. As she crossed the final hill, she suddenly froze in place. The wheelbarrow fell from her fingers and collapsed on its side, sending a few pieces of wrinkled brown fruit rolling down the hill. Her gaze was transfixed by a thick black cloud that hovered just ahead. Tracing its path with a finger, already felt her stomach knotting itself. No. Oh, gods, no. Grandma's house was ablaze. The flames lifting up as if trying to touch the sky itself. Grandma? Grandma! Kaine ran as fast as she ever moved her life. Once she stepped on a stone which brought her to the ground, she left to her feet and came running, unmindful of the blood spilled from her wounded hands. Getting closer, Kaine's mind began to race in time to football. Too dark. Too dark. Not just fire, but taking fire. It's too much smoke. The sailor rushed to the front yard and came to a sudden halt. The horses looked to burn. Smoke from the fire was mingled with the blackness of it. A enormous shade. The magic tree supported itself on three triple keys, and she was balanced the knees of a large honor tail. Scales, horns, and bars brought from its wide up to a random tail. Skimmers that appeared from the lip of his eye like summer sun. Seeing Kaine let out a roar and flipped his tail, sent a small whirlwind around the yard. For a moment, the creature was in blackness. Stars danced in front of her eyes as she tried to move away. Get up, get up, get up, get up, get up, now! Kaine jumped to her feet. She chased out toward the house. Her grandmother's ground with her. Fall. The owner's turned off from her stomach. She might well be completely still off her blood. Kaine left her feet or fall back into a gas. Fire. Water focus. Feel his throat. Knowing the pain of strength in her body, she can drag herself across the ground. Stomach throw of death and blood. Grandma. Grandma's face turned. Her eyes rolling back. The white. Kaine poured himself across the ground. Shade lamp between the two windows looked out the sky. Giant mouth turned up to the corner. Short, hanging breath like can't know the concept of mind to keep the first result. Yeah, how do you do one? Back to me, like a stab in a rock. Twice the knife broke, open his own hands, shaved, and at last. They raised all, they raised skeletons, hair for a young girl down the black city. Kaine never had a chance. The shell took her her in the chest and sent her crashing to the burning wreckage of the home. She lay the ground with blood pouring from multiple wounds. A small, weak voice rose and spoke up. Kaine? Kaine's vision blurred, but she forced herself to focus on the sound, find her eyes. Her eyes cleared enough for her to make out her grandmother's hands reaching out to her through the smoke. Grandma? Kaine, you gotta run. Can't release this one. Kaine grabbed her hands and held on with all her strength. Grandma, come on, we have to go. Nora coughed loudly, one of her hands slick with blood, slipped from Kaine's grasp and dumped to the ground below. Grandma, no! No! I said run, goddammit. You have to live. You have to get through. Thought would stay forever unfinished. Before she could say no what to say, its clawed foot descended, smashed through the remains of the roof and down upon the shattered figure of the old woman. Blood oozed from gaps in the creature's chest. Its terrible putrid smell as solid Kaine's nose was again. She stared at the foot, dumbfounded, convinced that she was seeing could not possibly be real. When the creature finally lifted its appendage, all that remained underneath was a twisted unrecognizable mass of rubble and dread. Her grandmother was gone. Kaine bleaked, trying to feel the hand which had been in hers just a few minutes before. For a fleeting instant, she could remember the warmth of that embrace, the tremble of the fingers. But then the sensation drifted away on the breeze that was gone. Dreams flashed through Kaine's mind, one after another, faster, until they became a meaningless jangle of noise. Kaine screamed, the thunderous sound that echoed off the cliffs and seemed to roll away forever. The shape eased forward, blackened, like a no part from his mouth that dissolved in smoke on the ground below. The earth shook with every step as it crept close to split. Kaine's body slowly rose as if controlled by a mad puppet master. Her arms lay bent at possible angles, her head rolled dangerously inside as somehow she managed to stand. Turned the shade, her eyes began to glow with deep and fire. The creature was so confident, just a moment before, took a slow, heavy step backwards, trying to turn this broken human about to use toes to gut. And they ceased a moment, laughing like a mad woman. She looked to the air and plunged the sour close to her. Her knife deep to the leg of the shade. The shade shook Kaine off like a fly, sending her crashing into the earth once again. Just rose and fell slowly as if a great weight resting on it. Once the sounds of pain echoed through her mind. Something warm and thick in the short ears. Is that blood? I think it is. I'm bleeding to death. Can't die. My mind told me to live. Inside Kaine's mind, some fine throat. The sound of pain, smoke, and flames, all of it faded away until all it remained was that same word, incantation, repeated over and over again. Kill it. Kill it. Kill it. Kill it, 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 kill it now. A spark that was Kaine slowly began to flicker and die. She felt her desire to kill and desire to live blend into one. As this strange heartbeats grew longer and longer. Oh, welcome back, Sleeping Beauty.
The beast approaches.
Oh, I know.
We get the shit back.
Anger this creature must have. How did it even survive these past 5 years?
I'm not gonna let this happen again. It dies today.
My sword feels lighter. It's not the blade, but the skill of the user. Strike it down.
Stop it, shit! It's probably we hear nothing about that thing, but it is what it is. Also, hello, beautiful Anamil. Wake up! Kaine's dreams encounter. Gently, weakly, softly, the shade, sure that its tormentor was dead, turned and stomped off toward the horizon, stomping along the way to bellow one final roar. Couldn't kill it. Shame beyond imagining, kind of tried to turn her head to the side, but always succeeded, coughing up a huge gout of blood. It was getting difficult to see, and only after a few moments of fierce concentration did she realize that her left eye was gone. Laughing to herself, she turned her remaining eye to the ruins of her home and noticed a ratted stump of arm resting a few feet away. Yeah, that's mine, she thought with a mad giggle. This is gonna make clapping a real bitch. Wait up. Make a positive out of a negative, Kaine. Huh? Cried a sudden voice from the depths of her mind. Finally gonna die, are you? Well, you had it coming. Go to hell, Damo. At the unseen assailant. Go to hell before I pluck out your eyes and feed them to a dog. With a child terror evaporated to smoke, only to be replaced by another, more recent voice. Hold still, said the apothecary. Until I from the rooms like a ghost, I want to draw you. That way you can live forever. No, stop. Don't want to live forever. I want to die right here. See, he said quietly. Well, that's what you want. Special shopkeeper fluttered in out of existence for a moment, then produced a piece of paper and sketched quickly. After a few seconds, he turned to the page to Kaine smile. Since you rejected my offer, I decided to draw someone else. Picture of her grandma, Real's life. Kaine opened her mouth to thank the man, but stopped as the picture began to blacken in the middle. Before he could say anything, dozens of multi-legged insects began to swarm across the image, turning at it with sharpened pincers. Stop! No, don't hurt that picture! Kaine reached out with her remaining arm and waved futilely at the air. To her surprise, the insects fell off the picture to the ground below, where they vanished into tiny black tendrils of smoke. Believed, Kaine turned her good eye back to the picture, only to open her mouth in a silent scream. The sketch now showed her grandmother as she truly was, a smashed, unrecognizable lump of nothing. That was Carrie's smile, then broke into a jolly dance. See that? Cried as he danced his jig. It's perfect now. She looks just like you. Ha cha cha. I can't believe that's actually a fucking line. I look like that. Oh God, I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die. Drowned in despair, Kaine laid her head back in the mud and smoke of her ruined house and waited for the end to come. But just before she let everything go, an unfamiliar voice began whispering in her ear. Ain't you got a wish, sunshine? The voice was vulgar and fierce at the same time, as if sanity had somehow found a way to take form. Kaine wanted to scream as the voice crawled under her skin, but her lungs refused to work. You know, a wish, like a prayer or something. Why don't you get on your knees and start praying to heaven? Please, invisible man in the sky, save me, save me. God. Oh God, it's like she has an inner cosmo inside of her. Kaine finally resorted to shouting at the voice of her mind. Don't make wishes, they don't come true for me. A curse, freak, shall be left to die. Another voice boomed to her ears. Oh God, you are the best. Kaine glanced down and saw a black, shiny substance ooze from her legs. She tried to brush it away, but her remaining arm would no longer respond. So it slowly crept around her feet, and then began moving upwards towards the rest of her body. This death, this is what it's like. This is my mind, it just loses itself. She could feel the slime moving upward, feel the hot sort of pain it left in its wake. Whatever else might be happening, she was still alive, and it's real. Come on, said the voice. let it go. Kaine tried to ignore the voice and concentrate on pain, but the newcomer would have none of it. Don't ignore me, sunshine. You ready to give up? Ready to die? So why not let me have it? Have what? Your body. Come on, give it to me. Give it to me. I want to stay on the ground. Feel the rain. Taste the wind. Taste the wind. The voice paused as his licking his lip, but resumed is filled with mad, unabated joy. And when I take your hands and heal them to choke the goddamn life out of people, I will tear out their throats and bathe in the blood, just like before. Oh, great, a sociopath. In response, Kaine shook her head and vomited. The more of it crept down her front and mingled with the pain of the encroaching black ooze. You a shade? Yeah, maybe. What of it? The slime reached her head. No, the slime reached her face, crept up past her nose, and slowly oozed into the socket of her missing eye. The moment it touched her brain, Kaine was struck by the most powerful sensation she ever felt in her life. It was ecstasy. She wanted to scream with delight, but all she could imagine was a small, whispered moan. Feels good, don't it? Asked the voice with a chuckle. Yeah, what can I say? I know how to please the ladies. Okay, don't say that. Now give me that body. Come on, give me the body, and I'll give you more of this feeling. It's a fair trade. Black lung began to protrude from Kaine's side as she watched it grew longer and thicker, moving to form her missing arm. I can see better, she thought. I must be growing back too. The slime reached up to envelop the rest of her face, but she managed to brush it away. Stop, she remarked how she began to force. Stop! Black ooze hesitated as if considering this request. It grew simmered down her body before disappearing in a cloud of smoke. What the hell, sunshine? Screamed the voice. We had a deal. I thought you wanted to die. Emma said, can't die yet. Revenge her grandmother, bloody and broken, flat before her eyes. She saw the shade that had killed her and heard smocking laughter. Then closed her eyes and forced an inch from her mind. Her whole body was quaking with rage. She opened her eyes again. They burned bright red. That thing to my grandmother. I have to kill it before I die. Kaine glanced down and saw a mysterious pattern of the pattern of shades burned itself onto her left arm. Well, I'll be damned, said the voice cheerfully. Look at that, sunshine. I think you and me are going to be good friends now. Kaine stared intently at her arm. The more emotion she felt, the more the letter seemed gray that punctured her skin and began infecting the rest of her body. The arm clearly had a will of its own now. Stop! Gotta stop. Put her left arm in her right. Kaine took a deep breath and tried to calm herself. Come on, don't fight it, pleaded the voice. He's my favorite dish. I'm hungry. Let it go. Feel the anger. Burn with the fire of revenge. Thirst for blood. Then go out there and shut up and get the hell out of my body. Your body? Oh, that's rich, sunshine. Real rich. Look, why don't you just up and die so I can have this body all to myself? What do you say? But those buddies of yours in there would love to see you dead. Kaine grabbed a nearby shard of glass and tried to start up the shade-affected portion of her side. Before she could, when Jockey's left arm grabbed her right wrist, crushing it. Kaine screamed and dropped the shard as the sound of bone crushing on bone filled the air. God, stupid idiot girl. You're possessed now, sunshine. And there ain't no going back. Voice laughed again, a loud long wail that seemed to go without end. Possessed? Whispered Kaine. Yeah, possessed. You and me, we got what you might call a timeshare arrangement. Remember how folks used to think you were a freak? Well, wait till they get loaded of you now. Kaine looked up, tears in her eyes. The sky seemed smaller, so darker. It's because of the shade. Because of that shade, is that how they see the world? So, listen, purred the voice. I know this whole possession thing seems a bit sudden, but it ain't all that bad. There's plenty in it for you, too. I'm a very powerful creature, sunshine, and now that power belongs to you. You got enemies, people you want to kill? I can make it happen. That little fat kid who kept picking on you, that big old shade that squished your granny, we'll wrap them in their own assholes. No more abuse for you, sunshine, no more pain. Wait, said Kaine, you're a shade. Why would you want to help me kill another shade? What, you think I'm some kind of racist? Some killing snob? I don't give a goddamn who you murder, honey pants. I just want to drink from the well. Hardly concerned with this as she shrugged her feet, the power of the shade coursing through her. Smoke from her house was drifting away with the wind, and she enjoyed the way the cool evening breeze felt on her left arm. The long pause, the voice spoke up again. So, how about it? You and me, we can have some good times together. Look, I'll even take care of the bloody part if you don't want it. Fuck off, asshole, murder Kaine. I'll have to kill him. Look at you go, son. Oh, look at you go. Oh, sunshine, we're gonna have so much fun. So listen, my name's Tyrion, and if you ever need me, I'll just be hanging out in this piece of meat you call a heart. Now get to it. The more you kill, the more your heart turns rotten and sour, and I like rotten and sour. I found herself nodding at the voice. Yeah, she said, I think this can work. I'm gonna find that shade, and I'm gonna strangle it with its own guts. When I'm done, I'm gonna do the same to you, turn counter. Ha! I'm trying. I'm shit bigger than you, so good luck with that. Oh, and hey, one more thing. Right now, you and me sharing this body, but you ever run out of hate, you ever, go soft, then I'm gonna take over everything. So keep on killing, sunshine. Watch your back. Voice grew fainter and gradually faded away. Fame somewhere deep inside Kaine herself. Kaine waited until she was sure the voice was gone, then waved her new left arm, and a few times it feels perfectly normal, she thought. It feels like mine. Desperately, she began poking and prodding at the new limb, determined to find something wrong with it. She didn't want it to feel normal. That would mean the creature inside her had already won. Not shade, but Kaine. Paying this mantra in her mind, she slowly began digging through the rubble of her house, being careful to ignore a certain red stained spot in the corner. Finally, after what seemed like an eternity of heartbreaking work, she found what she was looking for. To rise for little tears. But through hell and back, the garden pearls were bright as ever. Kaine stared, contemplating her hair, and slowly lowered the wrap and stared at it. Sorry, Grandma. So sorry. I don't deserve to wear this anymore. Possessed, corrupted freak. This time, I don't think there's any going back. On the flowers of her heart, Kaine fell to the ground and sobbed. Night gradually light into dawn, and the people that ever buried arose to their daily lives. She remained in that position, as if tears could somehow wash away the horror that now affected her world.
Alive! Stay alive! Stay alive! Grandma. Kaine, you gotta live! You gotta come back to us!
That's the best thing. A meal. Oh, your eyes are different colors. How the hell did I not notice that?
Oh, hey. Emil, you were the one calling me, weren't you?
You still recognize me?
Of course. I knew you right away.
Thank you, Kaine.
Welcome back, Kaine.
Wow, you grew up. So, how long has it been?
5 years.
Shit. That's a long time. Any luck with Yona?
We are still no closer to finding her. We need a way to locate the Shadow Lord.
By the way, this is for you.
Is that a lunar tear?
It's not as good as your grandmother's, but I tried.
No, it's great. Thank you.
Kaine waking from her long petrified sleep. Emil's unflagging kindness. Our reunion was a happy one, and we let it wash over us like rain.
But
That is, until Devila and Popola had to go and ruin it all. Are you kidding me? You can't be serious!
Please, try to understand. People are tired and scared, and... I'm sorry. I'm sorry you have to bear the brunt of that.
given what we know now, I feel like this is like a whole ass different excuse for why they don't want them to sit together.
This is crap, and you know it!
It's okay. We can sleep outside.
No one's sleeping outside. You and Kaine saved this village, and now they want to run you out?
People are afraid of us. And really, I understand. I mean, look at me. As long as you're still with us, I can deal with it. Right, Kaine?
I'm used to sleeping outside.
But...
We'll see you later.
Sorry about this.
Not really.
What is the matter?
Kaine always sleeps outside. I never thought about that until just now.
Yeah, Chief. Like I said the first time, like you kind of took things for granted, Protag.
Never even occurred to me. Damn it.
We should turn in.
Yeah.
I didn't get much sleep that night. For the first time in my life, I hated Devila. For the first time in my life, I doubted Popola. But those feelings are pointless in the end. They said and did what they did for the sake of the village. To protect it from the horror of the Shades.
I can kind of consider
Really, how can I blame Devila and Popola?
it's very easy.
In the end, I'm just as bad.
Yeah, that's racist.
Because I never once stopped to think about Kaine and Emil's situation myself.
Yeah, before Nier's like little dialogue, I was debating like where to end this. I might go one last thing.
I should apologize to Kaine and Emil, but what good would that even do?
I got a fire going, Kaine.
Wait, is that...
Campfires are weird. I'm so happy to get to talk to you again, Kaine.
Yeah, me too.
I tried everything I could think of to save you, you know. I polished you with a special cloth. I poured warm water over you.
Wait, you poured water on me?
Yeah, but it didn't really do much except make you all shiny.
Hey, Emil. Thanks for saving me.
I guess you noticed how I look different now.
I'm sorry, Emil. I'm sorry for all of it.
Well, I mean, this new form isn't all bad, you know? At least I can look at you when we talk, right? Hey, so why don't you tell me something about yourself?
I'm not very interesting. Sorry.
Come on, I just want to know you better. Please?
Fine. This all happened when I was a kid. Before the whole shade possession thing. My body is... different. And when the villagers found out about it, they started treating me like a freak. But one person, my grandmother, accepted me just as I was, no matter how bad things got. She gave me the strength to keep going.
She's really special to you, huh?
Yeah.
Oh, hey! That gives me an idea. Since we cured your petrification, we should start looking for a way to cure your possession in my body. I know we can do it if we all work together. Heck, it'll probably be super easy.
Let me guess. More warm water?
Okay. Can we just forget I told you about that?
That was cute.
Sleep well?
Sure.
And yet your red eyes tell a different tale. Don't be so hard on yourself, lad.
I need to go see Devila and Popola.
Very well.
I guess that explains how that happened, but alright.
What might that be?
It's Mom's diary.
I have not heard you speak much about your mother.
She got the Black Scrawl and died when I was little.
My apologies for bringing it up.
It's all right. I can barely remember her face anymore. This is the only thing I have left of her. Reading it helps remind me of when we were still a family.
I see.
But the final entries get a little strange.
In what way?
Well, here, take a look.
Fuck, I forgot to read the book. Oh. Oh.
Say there. Can you not hear me?
Oh, hey! We're Papa Nier!
Why are you standing about like a slack-jawed ninny?
Sorry. Felt like I was
Even his own
dreaming or
VA!
something.
Sleeping on one's feet is quite the talent indeed. Come now, there's the door.
Right. Let's go.
Oh, I kinda wanna make this his own thing. Can I go back? I'm gonna leave. This is gonna be his own thing. No, no, I feel bad now. I need to leave. Yeah. Yeah, that's gonna be his own thing before we finish the game. Okay, that's cool. I like that. I like that a lot. That they like. See, I wish P3 Reload did this, where like you could play.
My word.
Something wrong?
I feel as if I've just awoken from a most unpleasant dream.
I know what you mean. That happens to me whenever I read it.
Like I said, I wish P3 Reload did that, because as you know, they were doubling down on like you can't play as Katone in that. They were just like, no, we're not. No, stop asking for that. It's like we already put episode Igus in. That's as far as we're getting. But like that's awesome. I like that a lot. Like Papa Nier is where that's the version I played. So the fact that we get both Brother Nier and Papa Nier in the same game, I love that shit. So if it is DLC, so okay, since we're not gonna do that, I figured we should at least do the temple. We're gonna do that, and then we'll probably like
Hey.
So.
Oh, hi. I kinda thought you'd never talk to us again.
I understand you're doing this for the village, and that you don't have a choice.
Pretty much, yeah. But look, why don't you go talk to Popola? I think she wanted to discuss the Shadow Lord with you.
I'm headed there next. Oh, and Devila?
Yeah?
Sorry about yesterday. I shouldn't have lost my temper like that.
You don't need to apologize. Anyone would be upset when their friends are hurting. Let Emil and Kaine know that we're sorry, alright?
All right.
Would so many times. Like, you have no idea. Like, her and Popola, they can get it together. Even. But Zero, they're fucking evil. Well, I wouldn't call them evil. They were just doing their jobs. So, can we really call them evil? They were just doing what they were programmed to do. And one of them became, like, launched a fucking nuke full of magical
Popola?
power.
Oh, hello.
Look, I want to apologize for
Stop. You didn't do anything wrong.
Yeah, but neither did you. You're just trying to protect the villagers. And I jumped down your throat for it.
It's very kind of you to say so. Regardless, please don't let it trouble you.
Ahem. I believe there was something you wished to discuss with us.
Oh, right. Yes, about that. You know about the lost shrine, right?
The temple where I was first discovered.
That's it. Well, it seems that the Shadow Lord's lair is connected to it somehow.
Oh, it was right under our pages the whole time.
Yep.
But the bridge that leads there is unusable.
So, take a boat.
A boat?
Yes. The canal's finally been repaired. It took a lot longer than expected. What with the shades and all. I also asked them to provide a boat at the path to the Lost Shrine's back entrance. The ferryman will let you use it free of charge. That should make it easier for you to move from town to town.
Thanks, Pope. I feel like you've done so much for me. I'm really grateful. All right. I'll see you around.
And for the love of everything, be careful.
And now we have context for a while. Like, they were making it very clear from the start that, hey, be careful. Like, don't matter what happened to everybody else, as long as, like, Nier came out okay.
The path above the entrance to the shopping district.
So,
How excellent to know the canal is finished. Hopefully this puts our days of running all over behind us.
The faster we can move, the faster we can save Yona. Let's use it as often as we need.
that tends to be like the thing, like whenever you like replay a game, like you're like, oh wow, we got out of context for this, and out of context for this. It's like, yeah, they were trying to make sure like Weir's body was okay, so you know.
Hey, look who it is!
That red bag.
Buddy, let me tell you about
Hey,
the future.
it's been a while.
Sure has.
fun.
I've been in charge of. Apparently, I did a pretty good job with it because they decided to make me the permanent ferryman.
Oh yeah, huh?
Thanks. Still, it's not all puppies and unicorns. Oh, anyway.
Oh, do I still got my same stuff? I do. Okay. So we gotta do the Lost Shrine, and then that'll be the video. I was like, I feel bad not doing the other thing.
The Lost Shrine's up ahead, just past.
Yes, well,
Let us.
Plus, I feel like there's like a Kaine center thing, so makes sense. Like, let's end it on like the fucking feral ass Kaine. Oh, okay. Ansel. What do you want? See? Insight, perspective. This is why you always replay the game after you beat the fucking game instead of just being like, I'm just gonna do ending A. It's like, no. Gotta do both sides, man. And like I was telling my brother what like on a novice case, they pulled a One Piece before One Piece was like, well, this is where One Piece starts. Like, you wouldn't know that unless you play like the other endings. So yeah. He has to wait till midnight for Did My Time Stranger. Because the time will come out tomorrow. And I feel I'm saying, like, I get it. Like, I'm gonna basically get it after. Well, start going with it, like, after I record this. Because, like, well, this is. Like, Sing told me earlier, like, well, it'll act in 10 hours and I'm at 7, so it's like, okay. So now I'm like, well, I'll be recording Nier by then, so like after I'm done recording Nier, like I'll start downloading it. That's about it. I'm sorry, I got to see like the lost stream, which is stream of V. Oh, another cutscene. Again, stop bothering me. Your wife's been taken away. Annabelle's dead. No reason for me to do this anymore. Like it's over, just leave me alone. Alright. Yeah, she got to play through Digimon a bit. It was fun times.
Ain't you excited, Sunshine? We finally get to bathe in blood.
Don't talk to me.
I want to kill so bad I can barely stand it.
Like, what is that? Shut up about the whole his run. Like, it was third on house. That little power grab. I just got on PC, but I'm like, I'm not playing that shit again for PS5. I was also probably camping, like, if I did want to get this sign, like, I'm not, I have not heard, like, oh, I actually want to get the sign from, like, one of the cast of, signs. Like, that's my, I'm just like, yeah, more words. This is like the first I got, like, trying to 100% this game, or getting close to completing. Well, I'm not 100%ing, but, getting as much as I can done. As much as I can get done. Give me a minute.
This is all too easy.
I nailed what I like to I felt my ass in the game yesterday, so I actually started to take it's not me. Some days, if I can tell them deserve it. Like they told me not happening. Fuck me. Then I played VR set, and that was I kept thinking my mic was on. It wasn't. To make it seem like it was. Because I was not, like any sound. So I'm like, that was as much as my ass, that's so glad. That was awesome. Like, oh, like some stuff, like, really had no people in it, so I'm like, well, what's the point of being on here?
What's with these guys?
Certainly not your garden variety, Shades.
Their bodies aren't fully functional.
Say, I've heard of this. A cursed area where incomplete shades gather.
I'm debating. It's not much. It's just my ass, like, going through, like, some dialogue and just, just fighting towards the end. I'm like, oh, that's not Also, my favorite moment my favorite discourse is that Nintendo has no big games coming out for it. Like, what you guys talking about? Like, just because it's not a free fucking Mario game. It's like, I was like, I played a guy fan spot to the music. I was like, I like Zelda, I like Mario. I wish most of them would have to get that for this control. Like, live a happy life just play other shit. Like play other platforms that are not Mario. Did you say anything? Well, thanks for the words. We made it to the roof hella fast, so do we get another cutscene? We probably do, right? I'm not after all this, they got this Reminder, Yoko Taro did RPG. Well, he did a little thing based off the fucking fairy tales.
Kaine? Emile? Look, from now on, I'm going to sleep outside with you.
Why?
I can't accept that you aren't allowed in the village. It's stupid.
It's stupid.
So you're staging a protest? Fun!
Don't waste your time.
But it just feels wrong.
Well, that's really nice of you, but you still don't have to stay out here with us.
Emil.
You've got a super important mission. You can't sleep out in the rain. What if you catch a cold? Besides, I like camping with Kaine. Sometimes we sit around the fire and tell stories, or roast...
Emil, that's enough. I got a fucking image to maintain.
Right, because they don't know that we know that's me or talking. The power of perspective, people.
We seem to be surrounded by a mob of helpless puppies.
Just kick him aside.
I kind of feel bad. What the fuck they're saying now. So it's kind of like they just like not only do we know what they're saying, like we know what they are.
What's going on? There's dozens of them!
Oh,
These are creatures of the darkness. Lure them to the light. Pathetic to the end, I see.
Aim for that statue. It's the leader.
oh God.
Oh, you're funny. I'm gonna start crying here.
Have you felled the beast?
Still alive.
This is one stubborn son of a bitch.
Damn it, damn it, damn it!
Hey there, Sunshine. You ain't feeling bad this week, are ya? Ain't no turning back now. You gotta lust for blood. Embrace the slaughter. All we know is the thrill of battle. Ain't that right, Kaine?
That's really
Kaine!
Oh, you're kidding me!
Kaine!
bunch of friends. You get to join them now. Yay! So you never separated in the next life. No, please, you already make me feel bad.
Kaine! Are you alright?
Can you please
Kaine!
stop being sad?
I fear there is little we can do for her.
No! Kaine!
What is happening?
It's all over for you, sunshine.
Kaine! Kaine!
Yeah, who's the voice actor?
It's Kaine's shade!
With no other choice, we must strike it down.
Kaine! Come back!
That was that. Yeah.
Oh dear.
About time I got
Kaine!
this stupid trophy.
Kaine!
But yeah, there's trophies for being Kaine in a short amount of time limit. Then same for Popola, Devila, basically all the fights. You do those in like, what, 3 minutes? It's the time limit for
Kaine!
this trophy.
I couldn't hold it back.
No, you're fine.
I can't be with...
We're always going to be together, Kaine. If you transform again, we'll just stop it again. As many times as it takes. I don't care how tough it is. We're gonna get you back. I like sleeping outside because I'm with you, Kaine. I'm able to ignore my appearance and keep going because of you. I'm weak, and I'm sad, and I'm lonely. But you make me strong. You're my friend, and I need you. So don't you dare leave me!
All right. Stop crying. And thanks. I'm all right.
Are you?
Over there.
Here we are again. And these fucking big.
And what is this, hmm?
It's me. It's got some kind of writing on it, but I don't know what it says.
How remarkably useless of you. Well, let's go ask Popola.
Well, damn, Wise. Damn. Tell me how you really feel.
It's a cipher of some kind.
Oh, yeah, of some kind.
Can you determine its meaning?
I think this is the key to unlocking the Shadow Lord's castle.
Think my ass.
Here, take a look at this.
Okay, so we got the sacrifice, law robotics, the memory tree, and the loyal Cerberus. Don't know which order we're taking them in, but sacrifice is always gonna be last, so that's just a given.
I wrote down all the words I can understand.
Yeah, sure you did.
This fragment is called the Stone Guardian. Given that you found it in the Lost Shrine, the words must mean something. There are spaces here for 4 other fragments as well. Sacrifice, the Law of Robotics, the Memory Tree, Loyal Cerberus. The Law of Robotics probably refers to the Junk Heap. And the memory tree might be the Forest of Myth. But as for sacrifice and loyal Cerberus, I don't have a clue.
Those are self-explanatory.
Not a problem.
Hmm?
If we want to fill in the words, we just run around the world killing every big monster we find, right?
Oh, splendid. By all means, let us undertake a murderous rampage.
We did. We literally did. That's literally what we did.
They're just shades. Besides, it's the only way to reach the Shadow Lord.
It's a dangerous task.
Yeah, well, Yona's in even more danger.
But how can you even be sure?
Because she is!
Yeah. Don't doubt me.
The junk heap in the Forest of Myth, yeah? I'm on my way.
Please be careful. Oh, and listen. About Kaine and Emil. The villagers know how much they've sacrificed, and they're thankful. It's just... they're scared, you know? I'll hurry them along the best I can. But can you please give them a little more time?
I'll try.
Yeah, we're going to do things a different order and not go to the junk heap first. We're going to the Forest of Myth first. That's an easy one to get, so we're going to do that. Well, as soon as Nier brings it up, we're going to do that, and then we're going to call it a video. Going to the Forest of Myth.
Popola said we might be able to find something in the Forest of Myth.
You will forgive me if I seem less than enthusiastic about such a trip.
Yeah, I know, buddy. I'm less than... It's the easiest one to get. Clearly. So... I don't think the dialogue changed for that shit. So... Alright. I'm gonna call that a video. Like, God, I didn't think it'd be that long, but considering, like, the amount of stuff they told us, like, or that was dropped from Kaine, it kind of makes sense. So, I didn't want to just leave it there and then just be like, oh, well, you know, why don't you just do a dungeon now? Like, well, we got the first fragment again, so we just gotta get the rest, so... It's gonna be something the second playthrough, especially seeing like the different perspective that we're seeing with Gretel. So be prepared to see that for the other shades too. So that's all I gotta say. Be prepared. Anyway, thank you guys for watching. Like, I truly appreciate you guys watching this and seeing like that guy. Why are you here? I'm doing something, old man. Walk away. I'm doing my outro. Walk away. Thank you guys always for watching. Like, I appreciate you, truly. I do. Cause yeah, again, I'm happy I get to do this. Like, I cannot stress that enough. I'm happy that, you know, I get to see, like, I did, like I said, I didn't even know about the Gestalt thing. Like, I thought it was just a skin. I did not know Papa Nier was in the game like this. So I was like, oh, it's just a skin or something. Like, no, your ass gets to play as him in that fucking thing. So, like, that's gonna be his own video. Like, that, I cannot stress that enough. That's good. Ooh, I'm excited for that. I'm truly am. Like, that's gonna be, like, close to, like, when we get to the point of return, because we still gotta get the rest of the weapons, but we're doing that. So, yeah, like, this means a lot to me. It does. I cannot stress that enough. This playthrough, this series, it means a lot to me, and I'm glad I get to wrap it up. So, and share my thoughts and feelings about it too. So, especially like everything that new is happening, because again, my ass is blind as hell on what got introduced and like the side quests I missed. So, like, hey, Tyler, I'm going in as blind as I can. So, that's that. So, yeah. I kept you long enough. So, remember, like, keep your friends close, keep your family close, stay safe. Remember, as long as you have a support system, you're never truly alone. And as always, keep your head up. And remember that for me, bad things that are happening in your life, there are good things waiting to outweigh the bad. So, yeah, I'm going to see you guys Monday. And from there, we'll go to the Forest of Myth. And then we'll plan out the rest of Route B. Because we got a whole ass pirate ship to explore and everything else to, like, with added context with these shades. So, fun times indeed. Oh, and since technically it's that time, enjoy your weekend.